Wow, guys. Wow. Today has been an absolutely insane day for Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin, but pretty much the entire crypto market. The market, once again, guys, is absolutely pumping up to the upside. Bitcoin absolutely skyrocketing, continuing to skyrocket, right? About 2 days ago, a couple of days ago, we saw Bitcoin absolutely skyrocket and reach $40,000. And as I'm from this video right now, you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin is now at 43,600. Okay, so Bitcoin is still continuing to pump up to the upside. And actually, earlier this morning, we actually saw Bitcoin all the way up over $44,000. Okay, so for all my Bitcoin holders out there, congratulations. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Congrats. If you bought the dip, if you've been buying while everyone else was scared, okay, while everyone else was fearful for Bitcoin, especially back in 2022. I still remember back in 2022, especially everyone was saying Bitcoin was gonna drop to $10,000, $8,000, even lower than that, right? All the bears were in fact saying that, right? So if you guys were in fact ignoring all the FUD, okay, and if you guys were simply just DCAing into Bitcoin, right, you would be up in profit right now. That's what I'm gonna say, right? I've been telling you guys, if you guys have in fact been watching my videos, I've been telling you guys, I've been begging you guys to simply DCA into Bitcoin, to continue to hodl, okay, to not sell, and of course to DCA, right, to dollar cost average into Bitcoin, and to just simply buy Bitcoin, right? I can only say it, right? You guys, got to make the decision, right? And this is obviously clearly not financial advice, guys, right? So I can only say it, and that's that. Okay, so I hope you guys did, in fact, DCA into Bitcoin. And if you guys do actually watch my videos, I know you guys, obviously are in fact investors into Bitcoin and of course hodlers, right? Um, so congratulations. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, and I'm just gonna say this real quick, guys. This is completely nothing. What we are in fact seeing right now for Bitcoin, this is nothing compared to what we will see next year in 2024 and of course throughout 2025. Those years, 2024 and 2025, are going to be some amazing years. Right now, okay, this is nothing compared to what we will see. It's going to get even crazier, guys. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin is holding strong right now. We are in fact in the 4 hour time frame, and you guys can just clearly see that Bitcoin is absolutely skyrocketing up to the upside. Now, if we go to the daily time frame, it gets even crazier. Just look at that, right? Bitcoin is absolutely skyrocketing. Okay, and soon enough, Bitcoin will reach back up to its previous all-time highs. It's already more than halfway there to reaching back up to its previous highs, which was around 69K, close to 70K. And you guys clearly see we are more than halfway there, right? Just look at that. Okay, Bitcoin is ready, guys. The next bull run is in fact about to happen, and you guys can just clearly see, right? I am in fact in the weekly time frame right now, and you guys can see each of these candles has in fact ended off that week in the greens, not one red for the past like 8 weeks, 2 months. You guys can just clearly see that. So Bitcoin has been absolutely skyrocketing for the past few weeks, guys. Okay, and it's going to continue. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, I've been predicting that we will in fact see a 50K potentially towards the end of this year in 2023 or early next year in 2024. Now, it seems like my prediction, okay, is coming true. It's about to happen, right? Bitcoin will soon enough reach back up to $50,000, which is all the way up there. And you guys can just clearly see it's about to hit it, right? So it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Now, the crypto market overall today is looking very well. It's looking great as usual. Okay, the global crypto market cap is now sitting at 1.59 trillion. 1.59 trillion, right? Soon enough, it's going to hit, 2 trillion and then eventually, 3 trillion and over. And you guys can see overall, the market today is up over 2%, 2.5%. So looking pretty good for the past 24 hours. Bitcoin is up pretty much 5%. Ethereum is up 2%. And you guys can see Ethereum is now holding at $2,000, just under 2.3. So it's looking pretty good for Ethereum. And other altcoins are absolutely skyrocketing. Look at Doge for the past 24 hours. Dogecoin is now back at 10 cents and it's up over 13% for the past 24 hours. Not just that, look at Avalanche, okay, AVAX, right? It's now sitting at number 10. Avalanche is absolutely skyrocketing, okay? It's up 14%, okay, and it's back at $25, just below $26. So AVAX is absolutely skyrocketing, and you guys can just clearly see SHIB. Okay, I feel like a fair few memes are in fact pumping as well today, right? Even Shiba Inu is pumping, okay, up over 7%, almost 8%. So yeah, for the past 24 hours, we are in fact seeing a fair few altcoins pumping up to the upside, guys. So it seems like alt season is here, right? Alt season is about to happen, guys. In fact, it's already here, right? So that's that. Now, the Fear and Greed Index, right? Since everything is pumping right now, Bitcoin is absolutely skyrocketing. The crypto market in general is absolutely skyrocketing as well. Seems like people in general are in fact feeling greedy. Okay, and you guys can just clearly see the Fear and Greed Index right now is in greed mode, sitting at 72. Yesterday was at 75, right? In greed mode. Last week was in greed mode. Even last month, it was in fact in greed mode, right? So it seems like no one is fearful right now. There's a lot of greed. I know for a fact there's a lot of FOMO. All the people that, did in fact put a short position for Bitcoin did in fact get liquidated. So obviously a lot of people have lost a lot of money, right, during this time. So that's that, right? But yeah, let's get through these Bitcoin charts. There is in fact a fair few charts that I do in fact want to show you guys for today's video, but I'm gonna try and make this video very, very short. Not very short, but like quick. So starting off with this chart, Bitcoin is clearly about to, reach back up to its previous all-time highs, and not many people can see it. I remember back in 2022, a lot of people, personally were telling me they don't think Bitcoin will potentially reach back up to its previous highs. That's what they told me, right? But here we are, and if you guys just clearly look at the chart, right? Just look at the chart right now for Bitcoin, and you guys can just clearly see throughout this year in 2023, Bitcoin has been slowly recovering up to the upside, right? We know that, okay? So understand, Bitcoin is clearly forming a new uptrend, right? A new pattern up to the upside, right? We're ready to reach bottom. $15,000 last November. Okay, it was around 15.4. Okay, and ever since then, Bitcoin has just been slowly going up, right? So really think about it. Bitcoin is clearly on the way to reaching back up to its previous highs, and of course reaching a new all-time high. Every single time we enter a new bull market, we always reach a new all-time high, right? So here's this one. Exactly 1 year back today, Bitcoin was trading at $17,000, and Bears told you $12,000, right? $12,000. Okay, think about it, right? I remember back, last year, December, even November, people were in fact saying, including me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm being, transparent with you guys. People were telling me, we're gonna see, a 12K Bitcoin, even a 10K Bitcoin, and lower than that. But clearly, that did not happen. This is proving, guys, and this just clearly shows you guys, right? This is a lesson here to never time the market. Okay, simply just DC enter Bitcoin. Whether Bitcoin is, dropping, right, it's crashing, or it's pumping, just simply buy, right? Every week, every 2 weeks, every month. I don't care what it is, guys. Just simply DC enter Bitcoin. Okay, do something that suits you, right? And you guys can see for the past 8 weeks, Bitcoin has not closed a single weekly candle in the red, just like what I show you guys, right? Just right here. Okay, so yeah, we are in fact in the weekly time frame, and you guys can see for the past 8 weeks, like I said, it's just been ending off in the greens. Not one red candle. It's all ups from here. I've been telling you guys that many times. Okay, it's all ups from here. Okay, so that's that. And there is in fact a fair few charts from Mags. Okay, I like what he's doing. I like his charts. It's very, very simple to understand. But yeah, Bitcoin is up over 150% from its bottom, which was around $15,500. But I remember at the time I saw it around 15.4, still the same. And price is only 50% away from its all-time high, right? So we are almost there, guys. Like, we are more than halfway there for us to see Bitcoin reach back up to its previous all-time highs. And guess what? People, okay, it says here, people are still waiting, the bears are still waiting for a 12K Bitcoin. Again, very simple. This is just a lesson to not time the market. Okay, imagine you guys bought all the way down here. I remember, guys, I made a video titled "I'm going all in on Bitcoin," and in that video I actually showed you guys that I was actually investing into Bitcoin, and I'm just so glad and blessed that I invested a large amount of money into Bitcoin when it was in fact at its bottom. And I specifically told you guys, this could potentially maybe the bottom, or maybe it could not be the bottom. Maybe it will go lower than this, but we never know. So I didn't time the market. I just simply DCA'd, right? And I'm glad I did. And this is why this investing strategy works for a lot of investors, right? So that's that, guys. Imagine you just bought down here, right? When everyone was fearful. Everyone was fearful. I remember, guys, back in, 2022, when Bitcoin was below 20K, people were so bearish for Bitcoin. People were saying, Bitcoin's going to go to 12K to 10K, even lower than 10K. Like, it's going to go to $0 at one point. Bitcoin is a scam, like saying all this stuff, right? If you bought at the time, you would be up right now. Okay, and this is just a clear lesson, guys, to ignore the FUD and just simply DCA into Bitcoin. Understand where Bitcoin is heading in the future, right? So that's that. So the halving is about to happen. Okay, Bitcoin is about to reach $50,000. Okay, pre-halving 48K, and post-halving $220,000. $220,000, right? I've been predicting this, right? I've been telling us this many times. 100K is going to happen. 150K is going to happen. 200K is going to happen for Bitcoin. Even over 200K will happen for Bitcoin. Okay, 100%. Okay, sometime in 2025, not 2024, 2025, we will in fact see Bitcoin over 200K, at least. At least. Mark my words on that, right? But yes, the halving progress is now 90%. 90%. 10% away, guys, from the halving. Okay, our fourth halving for Bitcoin. Okay, in Bitcoin history, this is in fact the fourth halving, and we are 90% away, guys. Just think about it. We are not too far from it now. It's literally right around the corner. The pump will happen. It's coming. Okay, and I want you guys to strap on and be prepared for it. Okay, for all my Bitcoin holders, continue to DCA, continue to hodl, of course, and be ready. Okay, because it's about to happen. Okay, you guys have no idea. This next upcoming bull market is completely different. I've been telling us many times, right? It's completely different compared to all our previous, Bitcoin bull runs that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin. This one's going to be completely different. So much is happening right now for Bitcoin, and trillions of dollars, not billions, trillions of dollars are going to be poured into Bitcoin, right? So just think about that. The next bull market is going to be insane. So be ready for that, right? So yes, okay, this chart just also shows you guys, okay, that the recovery progress is 69% away, right? For Bitcoin to pretty much reach back up to, its previous highs. It's going to reach, okay, even like maybe potentially before the halving, right? We will potentially see Bitcoin reach back up to its previous highs, 100%. Okay, it seems like it. Like, just look at the chart for Bitcoin. Like, it's ready to absolutely skyrocket, guys. Okay, just look at it, right? It just clearly tells you something, right? So that's that. Be ready for that. Okay, and yes, Bitcoin, it says it right here, right? It's up. Bitcoin is up 150% this year alone so far in 2023. I must say, this year for 2023 has been a pretty good year for Bitcoin and crypto, right? Everything is slowly recovering up to the upside, especially Bitcoin, right? So yeah, Bitcoin is up over 100%, 150%. Not too shabby, right? Not too bad, to be honest. Okay, we know 2022, terrible year for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, terrible year. And that would have been a great time to buy Bitcoin. And honestly, it's still a great time to buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin is still below 100K. Okay, I told you guys that many, many times. Now, the Bitcoin monthly returns, you guys can see December. I told you guys, December, usually Bitcoin does perform pretty well. Okay, usually. And so far, it's up 15%, over 15%, almost 16%, right, for this month of December. And we are only 6 days into this month, not even a week into this month yet. So we're still early into this month. We still have a lot of time into this month. So we'll see where Bitcoin will be heading this month alone. And I'm going to just say this. it's either going to hit 48k to even 50k. I'm going to say it right now, this month alone, potentially, right? I think that will happen. I have a very, very good feeling, a very strong feeling that this will, in fact, happen, guys. Okay, so we will see. So that's that, guys. I wanted to just make this video just to give you guys an update, of course, what's happening with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has been absolutely skyrocketing. You guys can just clearly see that. If I go to the 1 month, you guys can just clearly see it's been absolutely skyrocketing. So I told you guys many times to simply DCA into Bitcoin, to continue to hold your Bitcoins, hodl your Bitcoins. Do not sell it. Do not panic sell it or anything like that. This is how people lose money, right? When you sell at a loss, that's how you obviously lose money. You might as well just hold it and wait for it to go back up, because Bitcoin will go back up, right? Hold it for long term, guys. Hodl, right? Hold on for dear life. Okay, so that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. For all my Bitcoin holders out there, once again, congrats. Okay, I know all your portfolios, everyone right now that's watching this video, our portfolios are in fact in the greens. Okay, especially if you've been DCAing for the past like year or so. Okay, especially if you bought last year in 2022, your portfolio will for sure be in the greens right now. Okay, everyone's portfolios is in the greens, 100%. Everything is slowly going back up. Even altcoins, you guys see it, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe, and I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.